Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. Today I have a special video for you. By the way, it's CDB or Chris, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is a special video because I'm mentioning a number of channels that some of you might not have ever seen or heard of before. Now, I'm not saying these are channels that aren't worthy of views. I'm just saying maybe some of these in this list are new to you. And if they are, I think you're going to be really happy to discover these channels. So if you do go over and check them out, please let them know CDB sent you. And in my comments below, if you haven't heard of one or more of these people, please let me know. It's very important to me to advocate for other traditional shaving content creators, simply because when I first started on YouTube, there was virtually no one to help me. There were no bigger channels that would mention me. And in fact, other people who started around the same time, like Busta and The Stallion, we helped each other. And that's the way we grew our channels. And so I always want to be somebody that reaches out there and tries to mention the other channels and just help as much as I can. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Starting with number 1, Shooting the Shave with Josh. Great guy, a guy I've talked to on the phone, really good guy. He produces good content. He probably should have been on my straight razor shaving list, but again, there are always going to be people that are missed and it's never deliberate. But Josh produces great content. Very nice guy, positive. Go check him out. Josh at Shooting the Shave. All links will be below, by the way. Number 2 on the list is the Red Island Shaver, Justin. Another great guy. Right now going through some adversity and tough times. So I'm sure he'd appreciate it if you go over and check out his channel. I think you're going to like his content. He does straight razor shaving. He's from Canada. He loves curved razors. I think he's a great guy, and I wish, or I hope, you will go check him out. Justin, the Red Island Shaver. Coming up next at number 3, Steve Walker, the Rocket City Shaver. He's recently come back after a long hiatus. He used to do live videos before YouTube started that 1,000 minimum, and so he just recently came back. He's a funny guy, straight razor shaver. I hope you'll go check him out. Steve Walker. The next guy, number 4. I don't know how I left him off my straight razor list, but I just missed him. And so Mike, I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, you might want to know which Mike it is. Mike Baker. Mike Baker has been making videos for a long time. He has a wide variety of content. Sharpening knives, sharpening razors, a lot of stuff related to sharp objects generally. Straight razors, old vintage razors, guitar playing, you name it. Mike Baker has it on his channel. Go check him out. Coming up next, we have the guy that I call, and I mean this with respect and love, the Bob Ross of wet shaving, and that is none other than Jeffrey Smith. His channel is so smooth, so disarming. Everything he does is just, it feels good to watch it. Like you watch Jeffrey and he's like, that's pretty nice, and he gives it a chuckle. And when he's shaving, it's like Bob Ross, happy little trees. It's like happy little lather coming off the face. Great guy. You must go see Jeffrey Smith. Again, link below. We can't have the Bob Ross of shaving without the Fred Rogers of shaving. And the Fred Rogers of wet shaving, in my opinion, is none other than Mark from Friendship Shaving. Again, very warm, disarming personality. When he does videos, they are well researched. He gives you a lot of history. It's like he's inviting you into his home, kind of like Fred Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And I love watching his channel. Every time I watch, I pick up a little bit of history or something related to a razor. So I really enjoy it. And I hope you will too. Mark from Friendship Shaving. Coming up next, friend of mine. Now, most of these people are acquaintance or somewhat friendly with me. Some of these people I know better than others. Jammin' James I know pretty well. We've talked many times over the years. He's not quite as active as he used to be, and he's mostly doing live videos on YouTube. But I really hope you'll go check out Jammin' G.I. James. He's a great guy, man of faith. He's always there for people. Check him out, Jammin' G.I. James. The next guy, I'm betting a lot of you may not have heard of, and his name is Bob, I believe, from Robin Hood Shaving Artisans. And he's an older gentleman who puts out really good content, really well edited, tongue twisted, easy for you to say. Really well edited. He just has fun and he puts out a lot of great content. Go check him out, Robin Hood Shaving Artisans. Coming up next, we have CD Shaving Murphy, Chad from CD Shaving Murphy, another guy I've talked to a few times. He also does spotlights on artisans where he highlights things. He talks about holidays of the day, Really good shaver, really good content. Check out Chad at CD Shaving Murphy. Coming up next, another guy maybe you haven't heard of, Fuzzy from Shaving with Fuzzy. Now, Fuzzy is not the enabling type. Like, he's not going to get on his channel with all kinds of new stuff all the time and enable you to buy these things. He uses mostly vintage stuff, but he uses a variety of everything. He calls it like he sees it. He commonly said, a blade's a blade, a razor is razor, and if the blade is sharp, it'll cut. And he demonstrates time and time again things like Williams, vintage Williams, modern Williams. It doesn't matter what it is. He uses it successfully, and basically he is there to be a counterbalance to all of us who enable people. He's like, you don't need, he doesn't tell you don't need that stuff, but what he does tell you is this stuff will work, very basic stuff. And I like that. I enjoy his content and I watch it all the time. Go check out Shaving with Fuzzy. Coming up, number 11, Melly Mel Shaves, one of the most energetic and positive and generous people in the community. Melly Mel Shaves has been around for a long time. He's a friend of mine. I absolutely love him. I hope you will go check out his channel. He doesn't have nearly as many subscribers as he should. All he does is help people. So if for no other reason than that, go subscribe to Melly Mel. Actually, I hope you'll give all these people a sub because they're great people. Coming up next, the Sask Shaver, another Canadian. Lyle is a terrific shaver. He's a good straight razor shaver. He uses DEs, and he usually puts out 1 or 2 videos a week. All around great guy, all around great content. I hope you'll go check him out, the Sask Shaver. Next, we have a person that I'm pretty sure that a lot of people haven't seen before, and this is Zach from Zach Likes to Shave, all one word. Again, all links will be below. He's been doing this for a long time, but all his videos weren't public, so he probably only has a few up on his channel. But he thinks and puts a lot of detail or a lot of thinking into everything he does. Like, he does videos and he's talking about the angle in which he's shaving, and everything he does is very detail oriented. I think he's a very nice guy. I think you ought to go check him out. Zach from Zach Likes to Shave. Coming up next, Jeremy, the Traveling Shaver. Jeremy is another guy that uses a variety of things. Double-edged razors, shavettes, straight razors. All around good guy, makes good content, positive. I know sometimes he said he's struggled in the past with not being positive, but everything I see from him is positive, and I hope you'll go check him out, Jeremy, the Traveling Shaver. Coming up next, one of the harder channels to search for on YouTube, Elmer Fudd, and it's like ELMERPHUD. And so you'll never find it if you're just searching for it, but I'll link it below. Todd from Elmer Fudd is another guy that does good editing. His videos where he really highlights a product are well-researched, and I think an all-around good guy. So go check out Todd at Elmer Fudd. Coming up next, another guy I can't believe I missed on the straight razor shaver list. How did I miss Eric Latta from Adventures in Wet Shaving? He has one of the best educational channels as it applies to straight razor shaving. If you want to learn something and you want it broken down very simply, Eric at Adventures in Wet Shaving is the place to go. Very positive. All he does is help people. Go check him out. Eric at Adventures in Wet Shaving. Coming up next, we have Ross M. Ross M's been making videos for maybe over a year. I haven't seen a ton of them, but the ones I've seen are very enjoyable. He has a lot of nice gear. Actually, he uses straights, he uses DEs, uses a little bit of everything. Go check out Ross. Link will be below. Coming up next, we have Redbeard. I believe his name is Josh. I've spoken to him on the phone before. Really, really nice guy. Puts out really nice content. He's also a fellow head shaver. And brothers in the bald always stick together. I don't think I hear a lot of people talking about his channel, so I hope you'll go check him out. He really makes good stuff. Josh at Redbeard Shaves. Again, link below. Next, another very positive guy. And I'm pointing because that's what he does. I do my fair share of pointing also. Brian the Floridian. Really positive guy. Always tries to comment on other people's videos. He's right now learning to straight razor shave as well. He's doing a good job. I know he said he's nicked himself a few times, but Brian, keep plugging. I hope you all will go check out Brian because he's a great guy. Link below. Again, number 20, we're working through this list. Martin from MMV Shaves. That is Your Mileage May Vary Shaves. Again, link below. And Martin is also not the type of guy that's going to, enable people. Now, he has a lot of nice gear, don't get me wrong, but he just sort of shaves. He does his thing. He does it very deliberately. He talks about what he uses, but he's not always splashing brand new stuff and not pumping out high volumes of videos like some of us. He is very deliberate in his approach. I enjoy watching his channel, and I find some of the things he does, like where he takes a DE and he shaves across his lip. I've never seen anybody do that. So I always like watching people that do things differently. I hope you'll go check out Martin at Your Mileage May Vary Shaving, MMV Shaves. Again, link below. Coming up next, another really nice guy that produces really nice videos, Leatherhawk. John at Leatherhawk, terrific guy, makes terrific content. A lot of times he keeps them short, which is great. And I think you'll appreciate his channel. He also has a podcast called the Leatherhawk Podcast. So go check that out as well. Please check out his channel, link below. Coming up next, one of the funnier guys on this list, Flash Boredom. How do I describe Flash Boredom? Like, he's the originator of the term. It's a non-shaving video. And so Flash is just funny. I encourage you to go to his channel and watch the video where it talks about 3 worst cuts. It is hilarious. I like his personality. I just like the way he's got a quirky sense about him. It's very, very funny. Go check him out, Flash Boredom. And by the way, he is a shave nerd, even though he says he isn't. Coming up next, we have She Shaves with Jill, a bad chick. I'm not going to say the word. Should I say it? No, I'm not going to. She's bad, believe me. Jill, 70 years old, straight razor shaves her face, hones. She uses everything. She's not afraid of anything as it applies to wet shaving. She's a better straight razor shaver than I am. She does great things. Go check out her channel. Her channel will be linked below. She Shaves with Jill, a bad chick. Finally, last but not least, another female shaver, Maya from Maya's Magic. She uses a DE also on her face. She has all sorts of variety of content. She has a lot of different razors and she shows a lot of things, and I hope you'll go check out her as well. Whoo! I'm exhausted after trying to get that list of people out in a short period of time. I hope you will go check every one of these people out. I hope you will give them a sub. And please, when you do, tell them CDB sent you. And also, please tell me in the comments below which one of these folks have you not heard of? Which ones do you like? I hope you like them all. I like them all. I want to also remind people that, I realize there are going to be some people who thought they should have been on this list. And to you all, I apologize again. I don't leave people who pursue this hobby in a positive way off deliberately. It's just there's a limited amount of people I can fit in a limited amount of time, and I can't always get everybody. But believe me, I do my very best to advocate for all of you. So I hope you appreciate that. And I thank everyone who's creating this content and giving me so much great content to watch, and quite frankly, great ideas. And I learn from all of these people. So please go check them out. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I'm going to pass out in a minute from all this talking. But anyway, until next time, I've been your host, CDB, and I'm reminded you, it's your shave, do it your way, and God bless.